We're ready for our demo. I'm at my packing station that we installed when we put in the system. Packing station has a scanner attached to it. If I wanted to do my packing out in my storage locations, you could buy the optional wireless upgrade to the system. We'd provide you with one or more of these wireless scanners. They're not batch, they're real time, so I'm operating exactly as if I were at a packing station. And you'll notice that the size and shape of the screen on the wireless scanner is virtually the same as what you're going to see at the desktop pack station, so there's no retraining there. Here's my pack station screen up at the top. That's where I'm going to get all of my information back from the system as I pack orders. And in fact, I'm using a Excel spreadsheet just to show you the power of the system to provide you visibility into both order filling and inventory status as we go along here. Well, let's get started packing an order. The only assumption we've made is that you pushed order data from your in-house system to our server that we installed. Our experts will work with your IT person or consultant to make that job as easy as possible. If you don't have any in-house system, you can actually sit at the keyboard at a pack station and key enter orders in. We've got the orders on our server from your host system. We're going to go ahead and print pick tickets. This is a pick ticket for the order I'm going to pack. You'll notice that the pick ticket has a barcode at the top that in fact identifies that pick ticket to the system. To get started packing this order, the only thing I need to do is scan that barcode with the scanner at the packing station. System now knows what order I'm filling, what customer it's supposed to go to, the address where it's supposed to be shipped. If you've told us about it, it knows the carrier and class of service that you prefer. It knows when that order is supposed to get to the customer, and in fact we know what items and quantity of each item are in that order. If you chose to use your pick ticket, by the way, you could have used your existing pick ticket and simply add that barcode at the top that identifies that order to our system. Next step after scanning the pick ticket is to pick the handling unit that we're going to pack into. In this case, I'm going to pack into a cardboard carton. Could be a Jiffy bag, a USPS mailer, a pallet, a tote, whatever handling unit you need to use to process and ship your orders will work just fine with the system. The only thing I need to do to get that carton ready for packing is to pick up a roll of these pre-printed barcoded license plate labels that will sell you at a fraction of a cent per label. Doesn't matter which roll I grab, which label I grab. I don't have to go in any particular order. I'm simply going to take one of these labels, peel it off, and stick it onto the carton that I'm going to pack into. I've got my license plate label on there. Next step is simply to give it a scan. At this point, I've attached this label over here to the carton that I'm packing into, and the system knows what order I'm filling. The order I'm filling calls for 2 bags of M&M plain and 3 bags of M&M peanut. I'll start with my M&M plain. Happens to have a barcode on the back, a UPC barcode. If your product doesn't have barcoding, we could put a barcode on the shelf where you store the product, or we could put the barcode on the pick ticket. We prefer to have barcodes on the product because then we know the person is packing the correct item. I'll scan that barcode and drop that bag into the box. The system we're running is Warehouse 102 that has the stock location component. It's asking me which shelf I got the M&M plain off of. Since I have several shelves that contain that product, I'll just go ahead and scan that shelf. Now the system is telling me I've got 2 ordered, 1 filled. I'll grab a second bag of M&M peanut, scan that barcode. Now you'll notice the system is telling me in my screen up at the top that 2 are ordered and 2 are actually filled. If I, by mistake, grab a third bag and try and fill that, the system's going to warn me that that item is overfilled. I happen to be a supervisor, so the system was set up to allow me to override the ordered quantity in case someone calls in a last-minute change, but I'll just go ahead and cancel that. A packer that's not at that supervisory level, in fact, would not have that option. Well, we have our M&M plain packed. Let's go ahead and fill our 3 bags of M&M peanut. If I grab one of those bags and give it a scan, the system is smart enough to recognize that I pulled that product from a shelf other than the one I was just on with the M&M plane. It's asking me to tell it what shelf I'm pulling from. I'll just go ahead and scan that barcode on the shelf, and you'll notice the system is telling me that I've got 3 ordered and 1 filled. You'll also notice I've got this Excel spreadsheet running down here, and this Excel spreadsheet is telling me the status of the order that I'm currently working on. It's also telling me the status of the inventory that I'm pulling from. In this case, it's showing me that I had 2 bags of M&M plain ordered. I already filled 2. I've got 3 bags of M&M peanut ordered. I've already filled 1. So almost in real time, the system is telling me what was ordered and what was filled for this particular purchase order. If a customer support person on your end got a call from a customer wanting to know the status, rather than just saying the order's in the warehouse, I'm not sure what the status is, or having to, worst case, run out to the warehouse to grab through some paperwork, we could actually use something as simple as an Excel spreadsheet running at your desktop to look at the order status for that particular order. As well, because I have the Warehouse 102 product running, I can see the status of my inventory. On the shelf that had the M&M plain, I had 225 when I started. I'm down to 223. And the shelf that had the M&M peanut that I pulled from started with 130. I'm down to 129 because I filled 1. Let's finish filling that order. I need 2 more bags of M&M peanut. I'll grab one of those bags, give it a scan. System says 3 ordered, 2 filled. Grab a 3rd bag, give it a scan. Now I have 3 ordered, 3 filled. If by mistake I pulled the wrong product, in fact these are Raisinets, the bag looks similar to M&M peanut, and gave that a scan, the system will warn me that I'm trying to pack an item that's not in the order. So again, in terms of order accuracy, the system is making sure that I'm picking the right item. It's making sure that I'm packing the correct quantity of that item, and it's keeping me from packing anything into that order that isn't in the order itself. In terms of visibility, with something as simple as an Excel spreadsheet or Microsoft Access or Crystal Reports, you could be sitting at your desktop and looking at the status of any order or the status of any product on a shelf in virtually real time. Well, we've got this order packed. The only thing we need to do is ship it.